Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video on HOSB News. Today we are reliving and going through the race from the World Superbike round for Assen. And well, it basically all started on Saturday for the first race of the weekend, the World Superbike race number 1. And Johnny Ray got the penalty, so he did not start from pole. That he got in Superpole, he started from 4th, which then meant Tom Sykes was on pole. Tom Sykes on pole, Chaz Davies 2nd, and Lorenzo Savadori would start from 3rd with Johnny Ray in 4th, Melandri in 5th, and it was pretty set to be a solid Grand Prix and an enjoyable Grand Prix. So, lights went out in Assen, and already at turn number 1, there was an incident between the two Pata Yamaha bikes, Alex Lowe's and Michael van der Mark. Van der Mark being pushed off the circuit, the homeboy having to take avoiding action of Alex as things got a bit tight, and he lost a lot of positions, ended up going last and had to fight his way back through. But at the front, Chaz Davies got the whole shot, he got the lead, and he cleared off for the start of the race, whereas Sykes and Ray were battling it out for 2nd position. Tom Sykes passing Johnny Ray into turn number 1, then Ray getting him back later on, and then Johnny Ray started his charge on to the back of Chaz Davies, the number 7 Ducati. He got to the back of him, and he sat there and sat there and sat there, tried and tried. He was very, very quick around the back sector of the lap. He sat there, sat there, sat there. In the meantime, Michael van der Mark on the Pata Yamaha, he was fighting his way back up. He got to about, I think it was about 12th, and then he unfortunately high-sided at the hairpin of Strobe, and he was out of the race. So then, from there on, he had to, Ray had to try and pass Chaz Davies, and he was struggling a lot because Chaz was very, very quick. Obviously, the Ducati got a lot of straight line speed, but Ray was very strong in the back sector, as I said, on them fast right-handers before the final chicane. So Johnny Ray was sat up behind Chaz Davies. Obviously, this battle brewing in Superpole, and we were getting ready for a proper fight towards the end of the race in Assen. 5 laps to go. Chaz Davies still leading the way, with Tom Sykes still there fighting, and then Alex Lowe's had an accident. He crashed off his Yamaha R1, and unfortunately his race was over for today. So both Pata Yamahas crashed out of the race. Chaz Davies' Ducati stopped, and I don't know what went wrong, but his Ducati stopped on the final lap, and Davies ended up retiring from the first race, leaving Johnny Ray to take first blood in this little rivalry that was brewing. And Johnny Ray took the win with Tom Sykes in 2nd position and Marco Melandri getting a podium. So Fabi Flores led the way with Lavati and Sykes, close behind him, and then Lavati made the move for the lead, an impressive move, cutting underneath Fabi Flores with Sykes and Ray up behind. Meanwhile, Chaz Davies was in 5th position, and he was trying to peel his way through the order. And then Johnny Ray got onto the back of Fabi Flores, and he was about to make the pass. He was looking really, really comfortable on that Kawasaki ZX-10R, and he made the move up the inside of Fabi Flores, and now set his charge on his fellow Irishman, Eugene Lavati, who was leading the way on the Milwaukee Aprilia. Tom Sykes then, meanwhile, got past Fabi Flores and moved himself up into 3rd position, whereas Chaz Davies was still stuck up behind Fabi Flores. And then Johnny Ray took the lead on Eugene Lavati to move himself into the 1st position, 25 points to his name. And then he had to push on and try to break away, whereas Lavati was kind of holding Tom Sykes up a little bit, and Chaz Davies was still up behind Fabi Flores. And eventually, Davies managed to get past Flores and then past Eugene Lavati to make the top 3, Ray, Sykes, and then the Irishman of Eugene Lavati moving himself up into 3rd. Then Michael van der Mark on the Pata Yamaha, he was still on in 5th position. And then a crash for Marco Melandri put himself out of race 2 after battling with Fabi Flores. He just high-sided on the exit, and his race was over. And then a mistake from Johnny Ray, a very, very rare mistake from Johnny Ray, put Tom Sykes onto the back of the Irishman, and they were set to battle it out for the last couple of laps of the race. Final lap come, and it was down into the final corner, and it was very, very close between the two Kawasaki teammates. Tom Sykes actually sacrificing his entry to the corner to get the better exit, and then eventually it come to the line, and Johnny Ray won the Grand Prix by 25 thousandths of a second ahead of Tom Sykes. Chaz Davies finishes in third position, with Van der Mark and Lowe's fourth and fifth, with Leon Camier finishing sixth. Johnny Torres is seventh. Eugene Laverty falls to eighth, with Nicky Hayden in ninth. Bradle 10th, Ramos 11th, and Mikado rounding out the top 12. So after that 25 point, after the 50 points that Johnny Ray racked up in Assen, he now leads Tom Sykes by 64 points in the championship, with 9 rounds remaining in the championship. So it's still not over by a long way, but Johnny Ray does look like he has the advantage for the rest of the season to take the win in the championship. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.